Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Roy English Talk, your space to learn, grow, and speak English confidently. Do you ever feel nervous when trying to make new friends in English? Maybe you're not sure what to say or how to keep the conversation going. You're not alone, and today's lesson is going to change that. Welcome to day 16 of your daily English challenge. Today, you're going to learn exactly how to make new friends using simple, natural English. You'll learn real phrases that native speakers use, and you'll practice them in fun, easy-to-follow conversations. Let's start with a question. If you met someone new today, what would you say first? Would you ask their name? Say something about the weather? Compliment their outfit? In this lesson, you'll learn how to start a conversation, keep it going, and leave a great first impression. You'll learn how to talk about yourself, ask friendly questions, and respond in a way that makes people want to keep talking with you. And don't worry, we'll go step by step. You'll hear phrases, repeat them, and practice real conversations. Even if you're shy or don't have many chances to speak English where you live, this video will help you feel confident and ready. Here's what you'll master by the end of this lesson: how to introduce yourself naturally, how to find common interests, how to ask friendly, open questions, how to show interest and keep the conversation alive, and how to end a conversation politely and positively. This isn't just about learning grammar or vocabulary. It's about becoming someone who connects easily with others in English. Because making friends isn't about perfect English. It's about confidence, kindness, and showing genuine interest. Let's begin with introductions, the first step to every great friendship. Let's now master the most important step in starting a friendship: introducing yourself clearly and confidently in English. When you meet someone for the first time, your goal is to make them feel comfortable and to give them some basic information about you. Just your name, where you're from, what you do, and maybe something fun about yourself. We'll start with the basics. The most common and friendly way to introduce yourself is by saying, "Hi, I'm your name." Repeat that now. "Hi, I'm your name." Simple, right? This short phrase helps you connect instantly. Now let's add a polite question. "Hi, I'm your name. What's your name?" This shows you're friendly and want to know them too. Let's practice a full mini conversation together. You. "Hi, I'm Maria. What's your name?" Them. "I'm Jack." You. "Nice to meet you, Jack." Say that out loud with me. We'll go slow so you can repeat. "Hi, I'm Maria. What's your name?" "I'm Jack." "Nice to meet you, Jack." You're doing great. Next, let's talk about where you're from. This is a common question in friendly English conversations. Try saying, "I'm from Brazil." "I'm from Turkey." "I'm from Vietnam." Say your own country now. "I'm from your country." Now let's connect name and country. "Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Germany. What about you?" Try your version now using your real name and country. Go ahead. Great job. The next thing people often ask is what you do. Are you a student? Do you work? Are you learning English? Here are a few natural responses. "I'm a student." "I work in marketing." "I'm a teacher." "I'm learning English right now." Say this with me. "I'm learning English right now." You can also ask back, "What do you do?" This keeps the conversation going. Let's build a full introduction. "Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm from Italy. I'm a student. What about you?" Now pause and create your own introduction, using your name, your country, and what you do. Say it out loud. Repeat it a few times to get comfortable. Now let's add a little personality. A fun fact or a hobby makes your introduction more memorable. For example, "Hi, I'm Omar. I'm from Egypt. I'm an engineer. I love playing guitar. Try these too. I enjoy cooking. I love watching movies. I'm really into photography. Let's put it together. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Mexico. I work in finance. I love dancing in my free time. Now it's your turn. Add a hobby to your introduction and say it out loud. Feeling more confident? Let's practice through repetition. Repeat each phrase after me. Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you. I'm from your country. I'm a job/student/ etc. I enjoy your hobby. Now, let's go through a realistic example of how this might go. You. Hi, I'm Alex. What's your name? Them. I'm Maya. You. Nice to meet you, Maya. I'm from Australia. How about you? Them. I'm from Japan. You. Cool. I work in advertising. What do you do? Them. I'm a student. I study English. You. Awesome. I'm also learning Spanish. This is a real friendly exchange that could happen anywhere. At school, a party, or even online. Now, what if you forget a word during your introduction? That's totally okay. Just smile, stay calm, and say, "Sorry, I'm still learning English." Let me try that again. How do you say, and point or explain? People understand. They respect you for trying. Here's a small quiz for practice. Question 1. What's a great way to introduce yourself? A. You know me already. B. Hi, I'm your name. C. I don't need to say my name. Correct answer, B. Always start with your name. Question 2. What do you say after someone tells you their name? A. I forgot it. B. Cool. C. Nice to meet you. Right answer, C. Nice to meet you. Is polite and friendly. Let's end this section with a confidence boost. Repeat this with me. I can introduce myself in English. I enjoy meeting new people. I speak with confidence. I'm getting better every day. You're now ready to make a great first impression anywhere, anytime. Just remember. Name, country, job, or study. A hobby. A smile. This is your foundation. Practice it every day. And soon, introducing yourself in English will feel easy and natural. So now, you know how to introduce yourself, talk about where you're from, and ask about someone's job or school. But how do you take the conversation further? How do you move from small talk to friendship? The answer is simple. Find something in common. Finding common ground means talking about things you both enjoy. It could be music, movies, hobbies, food, travel, or anything you both like. When you find something in common, the connection gets stronger and the conversation becomes easier. Let's start with a simple question. What kind of music do you like? Try it. What kind of music do you like? This is a great way to learn about the other person and share your interests too. For example, you. What kind of music do you like? Them. I like rock music. You. Me too. I love rock bands. That small phrase, me too, is powerful. It shows that you and the other person like the same thing. It builds a quick bond. Repeat. Me too. I like that too. Same here. Now try this question. What do you usually do on weekends? This opens the door to many topics: hiking, reading, watching movies, playing sports. Example, you. What do you usually do on weekends? Them. I go hiking. You. That sounds fun. I like nature too. Let's learn some more friendly responses. Really? I love that too. That's interesting. Tell me more. Wow, I've never tried that. Let's practice a short conversation. You. Do you like movies? Them. Yes, I love comedies. You. Me too. What's your favorite comedy movie? That's how a simple question leads to deeper conversation. Here are some more questions you can ask to find common ground. What kind of food do you like? Do you play any sports? Have you traveled anywhere recently? What shows are you watching right now? Pause and say each one out loud. You can also volunteer information to help the conversation flow. I love cooking. What about you? I usually spend my weekends at the park. I'm really into photography lately. When you give a little about yourself, it makes it easier for the other person to respond. Let's try building a conversation step by step. You. Hi, I'm Leo. I'm from Brazil. Them. Nice to meet you. I'm Emma from the UK. You. Cool. What kind of music do you like? Them. I like pop music. You. Nice. I love pop too. Do you like Taylor Swift? Them. Yes, I listen to her all the time. You. Me too. What's your favorite song? You see how natural that feels? That's the magic of common ground. Let's try with hobbies now. You. Do you have any hobbies? Them. I love painting. You. That's awesome. I enjoy art too. What do you like to paint? Now you try. Choose one topic, music, movies, hobbies, and make up a 3-sentence conversation. Pause for user practice. Good job. The more you try, the easier it becomes. Let's talk about how to respond if someone says something you don't like or don't know about. If someone says, I love heavy metal, and you don't like it, you can still be polite. Oh, that's cool. I haven't listened to much heavy metal. Interesting, I'm more into jazz, but I'd love to learn more about it. This shows respect and keeps the conversation positive. Remember, making friends isn't about always agreeing. It's about showing respect and curiosity. Let's do a mini quiz. What phrase shows you like the same thing? Me too. What question can help you find shared hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? What should you say if you don't know much about someone's interest? That's interesting, or tell me more. You're doing great. You're learning how to turn a basic chat into a real connection. Just remember these 3 steps. Ask about interests. Listen actively. Find something you both enjoy. Let's end this section with a challenge. After this video, talk to someone and ask, what kind of music do you like? What do you usually do on weekends? Try to find one thing you both like and build from there. Ready? Let's keep going and learn how to keep the conversation alive with great questions. Asking questions to continue the conversation. Now that you know how to introduce yourself and find common ground, what's next? You have to keep the conversation going. And the best way to do that is by asking good, friendly questions. Questions show that you're interested. They keep the energy flowing. They give the other person a chance to share more and help you learn more about them. Let's start with 3 powerful questions you can use anytime. What do you do? Where do you live? What do you like doing on weekends? Let's practice saying them together. What do you do? Where do you live? What do you like doing on weekends? Now let's go deeper. Imagine you're talking to someone at a party. You already said hello and shared your names. What now? You. So what do you do? Them. I'm a teacher. You. Oh, that's cool. What subject do you teach? Do you see what happened? You asked a follow-up question. This shows real interest. You're listening, not just talking. Let's try another. You. Where do you live? Them. I live in London. You. Oh, nice. I've always wanted to visit. What's your favorite part of the city? When you respond with a follow-up question, you keep the conversation alive. Let's try a full example. Repeat it with me. You. Hi, I'm Arya. Them. I'm Ben. You. Nice to meet you. What do you do? Them. I'm a nurse. You. That's amazing. Is it a hard job? Them. Sometimes, but I love helping people. You. That's great. What do you do to relax on weekends? Now your turn. Pause, say a similar conversation out loud, and practice asking at least 2 follow-up questions. Pause for learner practice. Great work! You're doing exactly what confident speakers do. Stay curious. Let's learn more useful questions you can ask in everyday conversations. Do you enjoy your job? What's your daily routine like? Have you lived here long? Do you usually go out on weekends or stay home? These are gentle, easy questions that help people open up. Repeat them after me. Do you enjoy your job? What's your daily routine like? Have you lived here long? Do you go out on weekends? Another way to keep things interesting is to ask about preferences. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Do you like hot weather or cold? Are you a morning person or night person? These small, fun questions make people smile and think. Try one now. Let's role-play a conversation using preferences. You. Do you like summer or winter more? Them. Winter. I love the snow. You. Same here. I love staying warm inside with hot chocolate. Simple, friendly, and full of good vibes. Let's go even further with some conversation boosters. Really? Why is that? That's cool. Tell me more. No way. I didn't know that. These phrases make your reactions stronger and more natural. Let's say someone says, I love skydiving. You could say, wow, really? I've never tried that. That sounds scary, but fun. What's it like? Even if you don't know much about the topic, show interest. Be curious. Let's do a mini quiz. Choose the best follow-up question. You. What do you do? Them. I work in finance. What do you say next? A. Okay. B. Finance is boring. C. Interesting. What do you like about your job? Correct answer, C. Always be positive and show interest. Let's wrap this section with a 3-step conversation formula. Ask a question. Listen carefully. Ask a follow-up question based on their answer. Let's practice one more. You. Do you enjoy cooking? Them. Yes, I love it. You. Nice. What's your favorite dish to make? Now it's your turn. Think of someone you can talk to this week and ask 2 questions to keep the chat going. Write them down if you need to. Remember, every great conversation starts with one simple question. Keep asking, keep listening, keep connecting. You're doing amazing. Let's move on to Section 5, where you'll learn how to show interest and become a great listener in English. Showing interest and being a good listener. You've learned how to introduce yourself, ask great questions, and keep the conversation going. Now it's time to learn one of the most important skills in any language, being a good listener. Why does listening matter? Because friendship is a 2-way street. People don't just want to be heard, they want to feel understood. When you listen with attention and respond with interest, you build trust and connection fast. Let's start with some easy phrases that show interest. Really? Wow, that's awesome! No way! I didn't know that. Repeat them with me. Really? Wow, that's awesome! No way! I didn't know that. Simple, right? These expressions make your reactions feel alive and friendly. Let's look at an example. Them. I just got a new puppy. You. No way! That's amazing! What kind of dog is it? This shows that you care about what the other person is saying, and you're curious to know more. Let's try another. Them. I went hiking last weekend. You. Cool, where did you go? You're not just reacting, you're building on their answer. That's real conversation. Now let's practice some mini role plays. Repeat after me. Them. I love reading mystery books. You. Oh, nice. Do you have a favorite author? Them. I bake cakes for fun. You. That's so cool. What's your favorite kind to make? Notice how every response shows two things. You're listening. You're asking something more. Here are more great listener responses. That must be exciting. Sounds like you really enjoy that. That's so interesting. Repeat each one after me now. Let's talk about body language in English listening too. Even though you're watching a video, these tips will help you when you speak to someone in person. Nod your head gently to show you're listening. Smile while the person is talking. Keep eye contact. Don't interrupt. Wait until they finish. These nonverbal signals tell the other person, "Hey, I'm here with you. I care about what you're saying." Here's something you can do while listening. Mirror the speaker. If someone says, "I love jazz music," you can say, "Oh, jazz. I like it too. Who's your favorite artist?" This is called active listening. You're not just hearing, you're responding with thought. Try this. Them. I started learning Spanish last year. You. Oh, that's awesome. I'm learning English now. How do you practice Spanish? You're building a connection by relating to their experience. Let's do a short quiz. What do you say when someone tells you something exciting? A. Okay. B. Cool. Tell me more. C. I don't care. Correct answer? B. Always stay positive and engaged. Now, what if someone shares something sad or difficult? Let's say they say, "I failed my driving test." Here are kind responses. "Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been frustrating. Don't worry, you'll get it next time." These show empathy, which is key to building friendships. Now let's try combining good listening with follow-up questions. Them. I've been learning photography. You. Nice. What kind of photos do you like to take? Them. I play the piano. You. Wow, that's amazing. How long have you been playing? Always look for ways to go deeper in the conversation. Let's practice a full interaction. Them. I recently joined a dance class. You. Cool, what kind of dance? Them. Hip hop. You. That's awesome. Is it hard to learn? You see how that flows? That's what a natural chat looks like. Now here's a tip. Don't rush. If someone's talking, let them finish. Sometimes people need a second to think. Stay silent, smile, and wait. Silence is okay. Let's finish this section with 3 listening habits. Listen with your eyes and ears. Show interest with your words and your face. Respond with kindness and follow-up questions. Repeat this affirmation with me. I am a good listener. I care about others. I speak with kindness and listen with respect. You're doing an amazing job. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to connect with people in a real, human way. Suggesting activities and making plans. So far, you've introduced yourself, found common ground, asked great questions, and shown that you're a fantastic listener. Now let's take it to the next level, making plans and inviting someone to do something. This is how friendships grow. You don't just talk, you do things together. Let's start with simple phrases you can use to invite someone. Do you want to grab coffee sometime? Would you like to go for a walk? Let's hang out this weekend. Are you free after class? Repeat after me. Do you want to grab coffee sometime? Would you like to go for a walk? Let's hang out this weekend. Are you free after class? These are friendly and casual. You can use them with new friends in almost any situation. Here's an example. You. It was great talking with you. Want to grab lunch tomorrow? Them. Sure, that sounds great. Simple, direct, friendly. Let's practice that. You. Want to grab lunch tomorrow? Say it now, out loud. Now let's say you want to be more polite. Try this. Would you like to join me for coffee? I was thinking of seeing a movie. Do you want to come? There's a market on Saturday. Want to check it out together? Repeat these with me. Next, what if someone invites you to do something? How do you respond? If you want to say yes, you can say, "That sounds fun." I'd love to. Sure, let's do it. I'm free then. Let's go. Repeat each one after me. Now, what if you want to say no politely? That's important too. Here are friendly ways to say no. Thanks, but I already have plans. That sounds great, but I'm busy that day. I can't this time, but let's do something soon. Being polite keeps the door open for the future. Practice this mini dialogue. Them. Want to go to the park this evening? You. I'd love to, but I have a class. Maybe this weekend? Now let's work on making specific plans. You can ask, what time works for you? Where should we meet? How about 3 p.m. at the cafe? Does Saturday work for you? Repeat these phrases out loud. Here's a sample planning conversation. You. Want to hang out this weekend? Them. Sure. What do you want to do? You. Maybe coffee? Them. Sounds good. Saturday afternoon? You. Perfect. Let's meet at 3 at Central Cafe. Easy, right? Just like talking with a friend. Let's make this a little more fun. Imagine you're inviting a friend to different activities. Repeat the invitations after me. Do you want to play soccer on Sunday? There's a cool art show. Want to come? I'm going to the beach. Join me. These are real phrases you can use anytime. Let's try a short quiz. What's a polite way to say no? A. No way. B. I can't, sorry, but maybe next time. C. Not interested. Correct answer, B. Always stay kind and open. Here's a tip. If you're not sure what the other person likes, give 2 options. Do you want to get coffee or go for a walk? Would you rather watch a movie or grab lunch? This makes it easier for them to say yes. Try this out loud. Would you rather get coffee or ice cream? Nice! Let's talk about following up. If someone says maybe or I'll let you know, it's okay to check back later. Hey, are you still up for coffee tomorrow? Just checking. Still good for Saturday? Be casual, not pushy. Now, here's a full example of making a plan from start to finish. You. Hey, want to grab coffee this weekend? Them. Sure, Saturday? You. Yeah, that works. Around 3? Them. Perfect. Where? You. Let's meet at the cafe near the library. Them. Cool. See you then. That's how real friendships grow. One small plan at a time. Let's end this section with some confidence-boosting practice. Repeat after me. I'm confident inviting others. I can make plans in English. I enjoy spending time with new people. You're doing so well. Suggesting activities and making plans is the final step in turning a good conversation into a real connection. What to say in awkward moments. Even the best conversations sometimes have awkward moments, like long silences, unexpected questions, or when you don't know what to say next. But don't worry, this section will help you stay confident, relaxed, and friendly, even when the conversation slows down. Let's start with something important. Silence is okay. It's natural. Everyone experiences it, even native speakers. The key is to stay calm and have a few simple phrases ready. Here are 3 great ways to fill a silent moment. So, what do you like to do for fun? By the way, have you seen any good movies lately? Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Repeat these with me. So, what do you like to do for fun? Have you seen any good movies lately? I wanted to ask you something. These phrases help restart the conversation in a friendly way. Now, let's say someone talks about a topic you don't know. You can say, "Oh, I've never heard of that. What is it? That sounds interesting. Can you tell me more?" "I don't know much about that, but I'd love to learn." Let's practice. Them. "I collect rare coins." You. "Wow, I've never heard of that. How did you start?" You don't have to know everything. Just be curious and polite. Now, sometimes you might feel unsure how to change the topic. That's okay too. Here are a few gentle ways to switch topics. That reminds me, do you like cooking? Speaking of that, I've been meaning to ask, can I ask you something totally different? Practice those with me. That reminds me. Speaking of that, can I ask you something different? These help you move the conversation without making it feel weird. Let's try a sample conversation where the topic changes naturally. You. Do you like football? Them. Not really. I'm more into music. You. Oh, cool. What kind of music do you like? See, the topic shifted smoothly and the chat stayed alive. Now let's talk about what not to do in awkward moments. Don't say, "This is awkward." Don't force jokes or laugh nervously. Don't panic or walk away suddenly. Instead, take a breath, smile, and ask a small question. Here's another tip. If you forget a word in English, that's okay. You can say, "What's the word? The thing for..." I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like, let me try to explain. People will understand, and they'll respect that you're trying. Let's do a mini quiz. What should you say if you forget a word? A. Ugh, never mind. B. Forget it, I can't speak English. C. Let me try to explain. Correct answer? C. Always try your best. Now, how do you end a conversation politely? Sometimes it's time to go, but you don't want to just walk away. Try these. It was really nice talking to you. I have to go now, but let's talk again soon. Thanks for the chat. See you around. Repeat each of those after me. Let's build a sample ending. You. I have to run now, but it was really great talking to you. Them. Yeah, same here. You. Let's chat again sometime. Take care. Ending a conversation the right way leaves a positive feeling. Let's summarize the tools you've just learned. Fill silence with friendly questions. Ask for explanations when you don't know something. Change topics gently with phrases like, "by the way." Say goodbye with kindness and a smile. Now let's practice a full interaction with an awkward moment inside. You. So, do you like sports? Them. Not really. Awkward silence. You. Haha, same. I'm more into movies. Seen anything good lately? Them. Actually, yes. I watched something last weekend. You did it. You brought the conversation back to life. Let's try another. You. What's your job? Them. I'm a software engineer. You. That sounds complicated. I don't know much about that, but I'd love to hear what it's like. See how friendly and curious that sounds? Now, finish this section by repeating some key confidence boosters. I'm not afraid of silence. I can restart any conversation. I listen, respond, and stay calm. I'm improving every day. You've just learned how to manage the hardest part of conversations. That's a big win. Next up is the final section, recap, quiz, motivation, and call to action. Ready to finish strong? Or would you like to pause and give feedback before we complete the last part?